It was very early on a beautiful summer morning. The sun, shining down on Brambly Hedge, was just beginning to feel warm, and the air, still tinged with dew, smelled green and fresh. Primrose Woodmouse didn't want to waste one moment of such a spectacular day. She was on her way to the Hornbeam to see if she could wake her friend, Wilfred Toadflax.
Wilfred! Wilfred!
Over here, Primrose. Left over right, and right over left, and pull. I did it!
You did what, Wilfred?
I did this sailor's knot here, see?
Very good. But why are you tying sailor's knots so early in the morning?
Primrose, haven't you heard? We've run out of salt, and the salter isn't supposed to come till next summer. So Dusty is going to sail all the way down the river to the sea to get some more.
Dusty's sailing in his boat to get more salt?
And I'm going with him.
You are?
Yes, yes.
Then that means I can go as well.
No.
What do you mean, no?
I mean, that this is a journey for intrepid sailors only. I can do sailor's knots and stuff. So I'm an intrepid sailor, but you, aren't.
But I can learn. I'll go and ask Dusty myself. Oh!
Ask Dusty what? Wilfred, we're leaving soon. Are you ready to go? Aye, aye, Captain. So, what did you want to ask me, Primrose?
I wanted to know if I could come with you as well. I may not be able to tie knots.
As long as it's all right with Lord and Lady Woodmouse, it's all right with me. But the more the merrier. But hurry. If you're coming, you must get down to the river bank as quickly as you can.
I will!
Primrose! Primrose, wait!
What for, Wilfred? For you to tell me I'm not an intrepid sailor?
Well, are you? You've got to have what it takes to make such a dangerous journey.
Really? And what does it take to be an intrepid sailor?
Well, according to Sir Hogweed Horehound, Brambly Hedge's
Greatest explorer, I know.
According to him, it takes 3 things. 1, an intrepid sailor must be brave. 2, an intrepid sailor must be able to go with the flow. And 3, an intrepid sailor must be able to sail.
And do you know how to sail?
No, but Dusty is going to teach me.
Good. Then he can teach me as well.
Lord and Lady Woodmouse were very pleased to let Primrose go on such an exciting and important journey as long as she did as she was told. Primrose could hardly believe she'd be sailing down the river, all the way to the sea. What would it look like? How big would it be?
I can be an intrepid sailor just like Wilfred. I know I can. Dusty! Poppy!
Hello, Primrose.
Glad you made it. Hello, Wilfred.
I thought maybe you weren't going to be able to go. Welcome aboard the Periwinkle. Wilfred, why don't you show Primrose where to put her things? Aye, aye, Captain. Follow me.
Oh, it's so cosy.
Do you mind if I take the top bunk?
Of course not, Wilfred. Bunny would rather have the bottom bunk anyway.
I can't wait till we set sail.
Neither can I. I want to learn how to steer.
Primrose, you steer this big boat.
And why not, Wilfred Toadflax?
Primrose, Wilfred. Dusty wants us. Come on. Come and look at this.
Does it show where we're going? Yes, it does. It's the old Salter's map.
You see, here's our hedge, and we've got to sail all the way down this river until we get to Seagull Rock.
Which means we're near Sandy Bay.
Which means we've reached the sea.
Ahoy there!
It's Papa! Mama said they'd come down to say goodbye.
Isn't this exciting? I can't remember anyone from the hedge going downstream.
Can you remember ever running out of salt?
No. No, I can't say that I can.
Exactly. I can't think where it's all gone. 2 whole years' supply. Perhaps I shouldn't have salted all those walnuts.
Oh, don't worry about that now, dear.
All ashore that's going ashore. Oh, I've always wanted to say that.
Look, they're about to leave.
Will they be all right? Only Dusty's never sailed so far before, you know.
Look, Betty, if the sea mice manage to get the salt all the way up to us, I'm sure Dusty can sail downstream to fetch more.
Bye, everyone! Bye-bye!
Bye, everyone!
Wilfred, remember to be a good mouse and do as Dusty said.
Have a lovely time, Primrose. Take care.
And remember those knots I shouted.
Bye, Wilfred.
Goodbye, son. Safe journey. Behave yourself now, Wilfred.
We're on our way.
Wilfred waved to the mice on shore until they were out of sight. But Primrose was watching Dusty steer the boat. She wanted to learn as much about sailing as she possibly could.
Here we are. Lunch, everyone.
Yes, please.
It's a good wind, isn't it?
If it keeps blowing like this, we'll get there in no time.
And so the hours flew by as the periwinkle sped through the water, the brisk wind billowing her sails.
I'm going to get to steer first.
Oh, no, you're not.
Yes, I am. You know why? Because I'm an intrepid sailor.
So am I. I'm going to be first.
Oh, no you don't.
Oh!
Oh, careful. Oh,
What's happening?
oh no. Oh. Why have we stopped?
We've run aground.
Oh, Dusty. I'm so sorry. There's nothing we can do about it now. These things happen.
Not to intrepid sailors, they don't. Now we'll never get to the sea.
And it's all my fault. We'll be stuck here forever.
The next morning, after a fitful sleep, Primrose woke with a start when the boat lurched.
What?
What's wrong?
The boat's moving.
Oh, you're right.
Come on, you two. There's no time to lie in your bunks.
But what happened?
I thought we were stuck.
Not anymore. It rained all night, so the water level rose. And we floated clear.
Oh, hooray!
Hooray!
Once again, the wind filled the periwinkle's sails, and the little boat carried the 4 mice further down the river towards the sea.
Are you still, thinking about learning to sail, then?
It wasn't all my fault, you know. You pushed me. Look! Over there!
What is it?
I can see boats! I think it's Seagull Rock!
Well spotted, Primrose. Trim the sails, Poppy. Does that mean we're almost there?
It does, Wilfred. Soon we'll see the sea.
As Dusty carefully steered the periwinkle towards the jetty, Primrose and Wilfred wondered how long it would take before they reached the sea.
If at first you don't succeed... Ahoy! Are we on course for Sandy Bay? Yes, but not by boat. Best anchor here and take the path up the cliffs. Throw me a rope, I'll make you fast.
Primrose and Wilfred were so excited about getting off the boat that they forgot to collect their belongings.
Aren't you two taking anything with you?
So, you want to get to Sandy Bay, do you?
Yes, please!
We're looking for a mouse called Perslame Salt Apple.
Then this is what you do. You see that path? Well, don't pay any attention to it, because it's not the right one. Now, you see that path? That's the one you want to follow up through the pine trees and onto the dunes. You'll be there before you know it.
Well, what are we waiting for?
The excited mice slowly made their way up the steep path through the pine trees. At last, they stepped up to the very brow of the hill, and there, spread before them, glittering in the afternoon sun, was the sea.
So big!
And so blue.
Well, we finally made it.
Where do we go now?
Look, over there! I can see some mice.
Oh, yes. I think that might be Perslame. Hello, Perslame. It's Dusty Dogwood.
Dusty? From Brambly Hedge? Why, what are you doing so far from home?
We've run out of salt.
Oh, dear. I wasn't due to meet you at the salt store on the riverbank till next summer.
That's right. So that's why we're here now.
I'm Poppy Dogwood.
And I'm Primrose Woodmouse.
And I'm Wilfred Toadflax.
A pleasure to make your acquaintances. I'm Thrift Saltapple and this is my son,
Pebble. That's my sister, Shell.
And that's Shrimp. Thank you, Shrimp. It's beautiful.
Come in, come in. You must be hungry. This is lovely. Pebble, why don't you and Shell show Primrose and Wilfred where they can wash their paws and whiskers and where they'll be sleeping?
Yes, Mum. This way. This is the bathroom.
Wow!
And that's the water for washing.
And here is where you'll be sleeping.
Did you really come all the way in the boat?
Did you get the steer?
No, but I would have if Primrose hadn't run us aground.
Wilfred, that's not fair.
Not everyone can be an intrepid sailor.
You see, what really happened was...
Sorry to interrupt, but it's lunchtime.
Lunch!
I think she really likes you.
I'm coming, Shrimp.
Seaweed. My favourite.
Seaweed? And Mummy. Oh, this marsh samphire is yummy. Marsh samphire?
An intrepid sailor goes with the flow, which means eating what's there.
But Primrose couldn't even bring herself to taste the strange food that was in front of her. She was beginning to think that maybe she wasn't such an intrepid sailor after all.
Do you think we might go to the beach this afternoon?
The beach? Oh, yes, please, please.
Let me check the weather. Wet. The seaweed's wet, which means there's rain coming. Possibly even a storm. And it's a beautiful day at the moment.
Oh, please can we go?
Please, 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 please.
We have come a long way to see the sea.
Oh, why not? And I've even got some things I brought from Brambly Hedge we can take as a picnic.
Primrose, Wilfred, Dusty and Poppy spent the afternoon by the big blue sea with the salt apples. The beach was so unlike anything the Brambly Hedge mice had ever seen. Primrose tried hard not to think about boats running aground, or marsh samphire, or intrepid sailors.
Oh, there. Now, do you think this could be the storm you mentioned?
No. It's just a little breeze. Trust me. Now, that was a big breeze.
You know, Perslame, I don't like the look of those clouds gathering.
Come on, everyone. We must get home before the storm breaks. We've got to cover the salt pan.
What's in there?
We put seawater in one pan, and the sun dries up the water, leaves the salt for us to collect.
So that's where the salt comes from.
Yeah, and the other pan is where we catch the rainwater for us to drink and use for washing.
Going to be a bad one!
We'll have to go down into the storm bunker.
Come on!
Come on, Shrimp. Shrimp? Shrimp! Shrimp!
Have we got everyone?
Shrimp! 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 We must find the others and go into the storm bunker! Here we are! Where is everybody?
Here we are.
But where's Shrimp?
And what about Primrose?
I thought they were with you.
No, that means they're still up in the storm.
Well, go back up to find them.
I'll come with you. So will I.
No. I'll go alone. We can't have any more mice than necessary out in this storm. It's too dangerous.
Poppy! Dusty! Mr. Saltapple! Wilfred! Shrimp! Where is the storm bunker? There, Shrimp. Everything will be all right. Hello. Let's pretend we're going on a boat. Isn't this a lovely boat? Do you want to steer? All right, then I'll steer. Watch.
Shrimp! Primrose!
Oh, Mr. Saltapple, I'm so glad to see you.
Come on! Hurry! We've got to take you down to the storm bunker. Oh! Sand! In my eyes! Ow! Where's the water? Oh!
Don't worry, Mr. Saltapple. I'll get some more water. Come on, Shrimp. We're going to get some fresh water for your daddy's eyes. Woo!
Hurry! The storm is right on top of us! Oh!
Here, Shrimp. You carry this clock. I'll carry the jug of water. No! The boat's back this way. Come on. Mr. Saltapple. Thank you, Shrimp. Here.
Oh, yes. Oh, thank you.
I can't stand it anymore. I've got to find out what's going on up there. So have I.
You're right. I can't stay down here worrying another minute.
Is that better?
Oh, yes. Thank you so much, Primrose.
Are we going to the storm bunker now?
Shh. 1 salt apple, 2 salt apples, 3 salt apples. 3 salt apples between the lightning and the thunder. The storm is definitely moving away. The worst is over.
Shrimp! Primrose! Where were you?
I went to find Shrimp.
You did?
If it weren't for this brave young mouse, Shrimp would probably have been blown away by the storm, and I'd still be hopping around with sand in my eyes.
Oh, thank you, Primrose. Anyone else would have done the same thing.
I don't know. I would have been much too scared.
Me too.
You were really brave, Primrose. Really brave. Just like an intrepid sailor.
Thank you, Wilfred. And I even steered our boat without running aground. Didn't I, Shrimp?
Speaking of boats, now that the storm is over, I think we'd best be heading back to Brambly Hedge. I want to make a good start before dark.
Dusty and Perslame loaded as many barrels of salt as the Salt Apple's handcart could carry.
Well, I think that's just about it.
Not quite. Here's some seaweed.
Thank you.
I know how much you liked it, and that's not something you'll be able to get at the hedge.
And we've a present for you. This is a special shell.
When you hold the shell to your ear, you'll hear the sea. And then you think of us, and then you'll come back and see us again.
Oh, thank you.
And so, laden down with salt, luggage and gifts, the little party set off along the dune and made their way down the cliff path to the periwinkle.
Mind you keep all that salt dry, but be sure to use it up quickly so you'll have to come back again soon.
You could all come and visit us.
We'd love to show you Brambly Hedge.
And I'd love to see it. So would someone else I know. Hello? No stowaways. Cheeky dumb thing. Go on, off you go.
You'd like to stay with Primrose, wouldn't you?
But
It's all right, Shrimp. I'll come and visit you again sometime.
I hope you will.
me too.
All aboard!
Primrose, Wilfred, Dusty and Poppy hugged the Salt Apples goodbye and thanked them for all their help. Though they looked forward to getting back to their families at Brambly Hedge, they were all sad to leave their new friends. Primrose felt a little less sad when Dusty asked her if she wanted to steer.
Ooh.
And then, to make herself feel even better, she started to sing.
I'm a sailor on the salty sea, a sailing on the foam. But the sailor's life is sweetest when the sail is set for home.
2, 3, 4.
I'm a sailor on the salty sea, a sailing on the foam. But the sailor's life is sweetest when the sail is set for